All right, we got another interesting guitar in the shop this week and wanted to give you some close-up views. And this is another brand that we've never had in the shop before. This one is from Anderwood Guitars. And from what I understand, they kind of specialize in lap guitars and they're made over in the UK. So I'm gonna give you some close-up views of this particular guitar. We didn't get a spec sheet or anything with it, so we don't really have a lot of details on the different species of woods that are used on it or some of the other features. So I'm just going to point out what's obvious and really just give you more close-up views because, just a disclaimer, I don't know a whole lot about this particular guitar. But on that note, if you're watching this and you have this guitar, you know more about Anderwood guitars, definitely chime in and leave us a note in the comments below. I think that'd be really helpful to the rest of the community. But you can tell this is a lap guitar and it's pretty obvious looking down the neck there. That's kind of what makes it pretty easy to distinguish there. And look at all the intricate detail along the bindings there. Really interesting, kind of the alternating dark and light tones going down all the way across the binding. And then of course this one, the neck, instead of having a separate neck and a heel and everything and a joint there, it just continues all the way on up to the actual headstock, and then that's where you've got an extra joint there. So really interesting, and I'll just pan out there so you can see the whole body and the shape there, and then we'll come in close to get some more details there. I do see a few imperfections here. You know, this is obviously handmade from what I understand at least, and I'm not sure if some of these imperfections are due to the previous owner maybe not keeping the humidity at the correct level, or maybe it was, you know, used enough where it started to show some wear and tear. But I'm noticing a few little things like right up here where the binding is, you can see it's starting to split a little bit on that finish. So I'm not sure if that's again due to abuse or maybe the glue is inferior, just don't know. But I have noticed that. And then some of these things on the face of the guitar here on the top, again, stuff like this, it almost looks like it could be a dent or a ding, but then it could also be just a natural part of the wood that kind of gives it character. And so just a few little things like that I've seen. But you can see this one actually does have a pickup in it already, a Seymour Duncan pickup. And I'll try to get you some views inside so you can actually see if I can get it to focus inside the sound hole. Yeah, don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's too dark in there. But basically inside the sound hole, it just has the brand of the guitar, of course, Anderwood handcrafted acoustic lap guitar, anderwoodguitars.co.uk for their website. And then it looks like it also lists the city, if I can read that. It looks like Mudford, Dorset maybe, UK. And then it's got the serial number and it looks like a model way up in there as well. Really dark and hard to see, but that's what's inside the sound hole. And I'll give you some shots on this side over here as well. So you can see really just nice the way they laid out that binding. Really clean and simple. And it's got a fairly kind of a brown orange tone to the wood, so I think what's coming across in the video is pretty accurate on the color there. And then they've got just some real simple, looks like mother of pearl inlays here, you know, coming down there. So real simple, real clean. And then you'll notice the hardware is kind of more of a gold color. It's probably, you know, some type of brass or something that's plated that color. And then it's got, looks like black. It looks like some type of wood species as far as the tuner pegs there. It's got some kind of texture. See if I can give you all a close up of that so you can see. So that is the front of the guitar. And then of course they add this little logo up on the top. But let me flip it around and show you what the back looks like. Real simple. The wood looks like it matches the front as far as I can tell. And again, there's a few imperfections I noted, like down in the middle here where they seamed it up. You can see it almost looks like, I don't know if that's glue or if that's where that seam is coming apart a little bit perhaps, or if that's just the finish. But it's kind of that same deal that we saw on the binding. In fact, over here you can see another little spot right there where it's almost like it's cracking right where the finish covers that binding from the sides to the back there. So probably not a big deal, but just wanted to point that out. And then going back up to the top, you can see there what the back of the headstock looks like there. It's kind of an interesting shape. And it looks like the connection there at the headstock is very solid the way they did that. Very nice. And then if we go down to the bottom here, I'll take it off the stand, get a few more angles on it. So we do have the 1/4-inch jack on the bottom connected to the Seymour Duncan pickup as well. Of course, you can put your strap on that. But check out the wood. The top is a beautiful, beautiful color there. Yeah, y'all chime in if you know anything more about this particular guitar. Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear that. For those who don't know, J-Brokers is a risk-free secondhand marketplace, and we buy and sell all kinds of items just like this guitar here. And basically we're a risk-free alternative to a site like eBay or Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. So you don't have to worry about, you know, those buyers that are annoying or want to scam you. With us, we pay you the cash, you walk away, and we take care of all those details for you. It's up to us to sell it later on. And two things our customers love most about J-Brokers is that we always pay them the agreed upon amount for the agreed upon item. There's no bait and switch gimmicks ever. And secondly, we always pay our customers on the next business day, rain or shine. So definitely check us out if you're looking to sell something at jbrokers.com. That's JAY brokers.com.